100% on our way to the moon.
Moontrain's on point, we're in the groove, trading like a symphony. With
The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader.
We're on the moon train.
Then we watched you guys land on the moon.
No, it is.
This is how you become a day trader.
Great fucking work, everyone. Good job. I'm proud of you all facing that fear and, trusting in Rain Man to read the gamma. Even if it's crazy, reading through the narrative and all that good shit. So, unless these fuckers decide to blow each other up by open, then we should be banking. Okay, and we're actually back at some old levels here, funny enough, that we have marked, and I'll tell you what happens next. So again, good job. Not a surprise that we're right here. That's a marked level for us. It's a fib extension. You might be asking me, well, I know you said inverted head and shoulders pattern the last few days on voice. So again, make sure to be on voice, open and close. That's when I share nuggets with sweet and sour sauce and barbecue sauce. Where to now? We already have the where to now. I'll show it to you 1 second. So, today, wildly discussed on the Moontrain. What happens? This setup here, the close, absolutely identical with this close. So personally, I was, playing for humanity, so bought calls. Still hadn't hedged, but even bought more calls after hours, and I doubted this was gonna happen because that would have sucked. Obviously a possibility, but in the last few videos I've discussed this bread thrust. It is likely to trigger tomorrow. More on that later. But where do I think that this has legs to go? Do I think we get to this target? No. But I do think we can get to this target. All these targets are fib extensions, and this one in particular, I think you can reach this week. Okay? I do. What will I do there? Well, it goes without saying, unless, we're almost there already. See what I mean? Like that, see where on the daily, the 89 is, the Bollinger Band is? We're almost there. So this will need either backfilling unless this bread thrust is strong. Now, when you're making burgers and the Iranians are making the buns and the Americans are making the patties, there's still a problem. Because a certain other country is always responsible for the cheese. This is why, even though you have, a very probable triggered bread thrust, okay? Just like here, it triggers here. Now what happens? You start going up, right? But it also triggered here, and what happened? You still fucked around for a little bit before you go. So I do think that this candle in particular, given it has a 2-week time frame and we have just moved up from fucking here to here. Now there's no other Discord that caught this whole move. Okay, like there isn't. That's why it's really hard to find yourself onto the train because you know, they wanted you to buy puts. Anyways, so some backfilling. Okay, not all the way down, but probably down to these levels at some point. So I'm already going to stick an alert there. Now, I posted in the chat yesterday the updated fractal. Okay, that, do I have it here? Oh, on this computer. No, it's on the other. Anyways, basically it says higher, okay, this week, and next week is a fade, and then you gotta buy the dip again. So 2 weeks from now, so 2 weeks brings us to the 21st, okay, and then the market will probably, you know, sell in some fear. Ooh, blah blah blah. It's not a coincidence that you're supposed to buy there. You might even want to buy that Friday. Okay, so I don't think this is this drastic that you go see these prices. But again, after, you know, trapping some more people here, we probably need to backfill a little bit. You're gonna need this cross. You're gonna have to come down a little bit. Fear in the market. I mean, Zweig bread thrust me all you want, but that's still a fucking 97 stow. You couple that with this now hitting up there. It is bullish, though. It is bullish, and we will go higher. But keep in mind, and a lot of these IV premiums are going to be fucked here, okay, for a little bit. What's also interesting, obviously, about the 21st is this. So maybe that, you know, within the window could be a low, etc., etc. I just want to congratulate each and every one of you for being on the Moontrain. Good fucking decision. We're up here. It's kind of capped here, right? I did today speak about the gamma up here on QQQ. I would keep in mind, if we push higher tomorrow, that is your max. And yeah, good fucking job, everyone. But again, that's why we can go up against any trading desk in the world any day, even at 3 a.m. How about that? Because we put in a basic training. Oil at 96. Let's fucking go. Should come down the next 2 weeks if that straight of hose is open up. Anyways, as for tomorrow, don't be taking a bunch of fucking screenshots and all this shit of your gains. Instead, make sure that you sell whatever is out of the money closest to. Obviously, my setup is pretty hilarious. I'm in SPY in the monies. I mean SPY in. I mean these here. Right, for tomorrow. Remember, I sold those 652s I had for tomorrow. I took in the monies, and then I am looking to be like $4 in the money for Friday. And then I did load a shit ton of those QQQ 610s after hours. So again, most likely pattern tomorrow is we push a little higher, sell off, hang around, kill everybody that's fucking chasing, and then we'll rip it end the day and put in a high in the final hour, and that's probably going to be your premium high for the week, if not Thursday. I don't think you go gap fill to the downside on Thursday, so that that brings us to SPX. We will go on the hourly and we will look at That's gonna fill tomorrow. Is there a gap above that? This here. This will probably also happen tomorrow. Is there a gap above that? There is not. Yes, there is. Right here. Yeah, I don't think we get that high. We'll have to see what the fuck we do on Thursday. But anyways, good job everyone. God bless. See you later.